Now they have a big one. Can't go in. Escorted male. Not unless you have gone someplace. Hello, sir.
Hello, Gail. How are you? Thanks for coming tonight.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
it's my pleasure to get these straight. Thank you so much for that.
Hey, well, we aim to please. We're going to take care of that for you.
Right, and the thing is, it's equal for everybody.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, everyone's
It is the easy way to get rid of the board. One at a time.
Jen, who else do we have coming up on the stage? Keith? Right. Hey, Gail. Gail. Why don't you guys slide into it a little bit more? Leave the chairs open on the outside. Yeah, there's chairs down the end. Yeah, we're fine. Whatever. Okay. Yep. Mr. Barry, great job. Good to see you. Thank you, sir.
How are you?
Nice to see you all.
How are you?
Yeah, this is a short time. This is his last
I was
graduation.
going to say, he retired,
last
right?
one.
Yeah. This is going to be a bittersweet one.
Yeah. It's worked out perfect. Just one side, chair on each side.
That sun when it goes in feels so good. That feels much better. Yes, but it's not going to stay there.
Oh, stay there. This is nice.
Yeah,
Some
baby.
clouds that are coming, so we might be good for a
Yeah,
little bit.
baby.
Wow, it's more clouds.
Keep them coming. A lot of rainbows yesterday, people were getting pictures of after that little rain.
That was some little rain.
All right, Caitlin. Do me a favor, Caitlin. Grab my binder when you're on the way out.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Go, girl.
Good evening, and welcome to the class of 2017's graduation ceremony. I'm Caitlin O'Donnell. On behalf of my fellow classmates, I would like to thank all the parents, friends, family, board members, and faculty for being here tonight and for your support these past 4 years. It has been an honor to serve as Executive Student Council President this year, and I'm thankful for the many opportunities and memories Wayne Valley has given me. To my fellow classmates, I wish you all happiness and success from here on out in whatever path you choose to take. Without further ado, please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, it is my honor to introduce to you Robert Scharf singing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? You may be seated.
He's a very capable hand.
Good evening and welcome to Wayne Valley High School Stadium this evening. My name is Ken Palzewski. I'm the principal here at Wayne Valley. At this time, I would like to bring up Leanne Obaid for our salutatorian address.
He might be on tonight.
Maybe the hills.
Hello, class of 2017. It's me, Leanne, your salutatorian. First and foremost, I would like to thank the administrators, educators, guidance counselors, secretaries, custodians, and the rest of the staff of Wayne Valley. Neither today nor the past 4 years would have been possible without your selfless dedication and unwavering support. I would also like to extend my sincerest gratitude to all of our friends and family who are here with us today and every day, offering never-ending encouragement and guidance. You keep our worlds turning. The first day of school, Christmas break, fashion show, spring break, SDA decision day, Memorial Day, prom, graduation. What I've just described is essentially our final year here. These 9 events are what we look forward to, what has been relentlessly designated the best year of high school. But this description misses so much in between. It misses those inside jokes that you created with your friends. It leaves out the warm muffin that you may have gotten in the morning from Jasmine's. It neglects that special day when you find a spot in overflow after like 4 in the morning. It doesn't account for the days where you didn't do your homework and then your teacher didn't check, or those times when you didn't study for a test and it gets moved the day of. And it completely disregards those class parties that get thrown for seemingly no reason. All those little victories along the way, for some reason, we forget them, but they are so important. Since the moment we walked into Wayne Valley over 1,000 days ago, many of us have been counting down to this very moment, to the moment we can walk across this stage, grab that piece of paper, and kiss this building goodbye. We count down to these big events in our high school career, and after that, to college graduation, weddings, birthdays, and it goes on. We put apps in our phones that count the days for us, and check those numbers every morning, waiting and waiting for them to go down. But that's not the point. If we spend our lives counting down to each significant event, eventually there won't be any more to count down to. And then, what are we left with? As a person who never figured out how to do long division, I don't think I have a lot of authority to offer advice. So I guess the only thing I could leave my fellow classmates with is this. Don't count out the little things. Don't take them for granted. In the end, those little things add up to a lifetime. Thank you, congratulations, and good luck to the class of 2017. And now it is my honor to introduce one of my favorite people and our valedictorian, Carrington Park.
Good evening. I am humbled and honored to speak tonight as our class valedictorian. Before I begin, I'd like to thank everyone who helped us reach this tremendous milestone. Let's think about all the outlandish ideas we have. Individually, here are just 3 of mine. 1, Kim Kardashian's assistant is more fabulous than she is. 2, all water should be green tea. And 3, Jesus probably wore Birkenstocks. Now, look around at all the people sitting among us today. Take 3 ideas each, multiply that by perhaps 2,000 graduates and loved ones, and there you have 6,000 unique ideas. Imagine a quilt, each patch a new idea. Birkenstocks stitched next to Leanne's idea that the Earth is a snow globe and we are one big science experiment. Green tea paired with Gavin's idea that the Illuminati might send invitations similar to those of childhood birthday parties. Kim's assistant, Steph Shep, right next to Mrs. Allert's idea of a potentially useful 11th finger. Imagine the magic of that quilt. Each idea is so peculiar, so individually useless. Yet together, this quilt is more eclectic and more beautiful than anything I've ever seen. It doesn't matter who sewed which patches. No one's ideas have less merit than anyone else's. Everyone contributes to the dialogue of the world, and our world is wrapped all snug in this quilt. So, idea upon idea, we stitch this glorious quilt into formation. Every single day of our lives, we will hear things that we think are absurd. We'll hear opinions we disagree with from people we can't bring ourselves to respect. We will argue with our adversaries and will bicker with our best friends. And it will be so easy to be dismissive, to bury those disagreements and move on. But I think we should remember this quilt. We should remember that every one of us has the right to weave it, and remember the beauty of its diversity. Your thoughts are appreciated, and your thoughts are uniquely yours. Don't forget that, and stitch them on tight. Thank you.
When you ask me who I am, what is my vision? Do I have a plan?
Where is my strength? Have I nothing to say?
I hear the words in my head, but I push them away.
I stand for the power to change. I live for the perfect day. I love till it hurts like crazy. I hope for a hero to save me. I stand for the strange and lonely. I believe there's a better place. I don't know if the sky is heaven, but I pray anyway. And I don't know what tomorrow brings. The road less traveled, will
4 years ago, we started a tradition here at Wayne Valley in which the senior class would vote for a faculty member that they would want to address them at graduation, and we call it our faculty farewell address. This year's recipient of that honor is Mr. Dennis Carroll.
These papers blow away, I'm in trouble. Just wing it. It's like AP history class. You're good. Thank you, Mr. Palzewski, Dr. Toback. Graduates, parents, fellow educators, distinguished guests, friends. Seniors, thank you for the honor of choosing me to speak to you tonight. And congratulations on your accomplishments. Well done, awfully well done, class. You know, last night my son Andrew graduated from Pompton Lakes High School. He had the best experience that a student could have. A great principal, a strong and motivated group of teachers, and fantastic friends. And as I was attending the ceremony, I couldn't help but think about, well, tomorrow. I thought about what a bright future he has. But at the same time, like any parent, I have a bit of anxiety about the future. Always uncertain and unpredictable. Tonight, graduates, I'd like to talk to you about your tomorrow. So many of you have been my students, and it has been the honor of my life to have shared some time with you. I want you to know that I treasure every moment I spend in the classroom, and I would just like to offer some final thoughts and a little bit of advice as you go on to face your tomorrow. As a government and history teacher, I know that this year has been a complex one. There seems to be so much anxiety in our wonderful country. It seems that lately, sometimes, we lose the united part in the United States of America. But our country has always had its share of challenges. In our history, we've faced many hurdles, but we almost always clear those hurdles and build a better future for the next generation. Today, we face new challenges. Today, we begin to pass the torch to you and ask you to rise up, as previous generations have, and build a stronger and more vibrant country for the next generation. In the past, we fought a civil war over our nation's original sin of slavery, but race relations still challenge us today. We have fought against some of the most diabolical foes in history and have emerged victorious, only to encounter new enemies to rise up to test us. And we have fallen victim to insidious diseases and beaten them with our advances in medicine and science. Yet we still struggle to fight diseases such as cancer, heart disease, dementia. I want you graduates to know that our history teaches us that our best days are the days when we move forward, the best days when we demand progress. For instance, our best days are when we embrace scientific research and discovery. Yes, there will always be those who dispute known science. In the past, it was evolution. Today, it is climate change and man's part in it. Face these challenges dynamically. The planet will not stop getting warmer. The seas will not stop rising if we shut our eyes or deny its existence. Likewise, our history has taught us that the darkest of days have been when we've denied our fellow brothers and sisters their civil rights, their human rights, and their voting rights. Yet sometimes we forget those lessons when those in power try to do the same by appealing to our darker angels and our insecurities. History also demonstrates time and again that America grew to greatness when our newest citizens came from distant shores to find a better life. Immigration has always been America's strength. As the newest arrivals, all of us, all of your family, we came and raised the torch of liberty just a little bit higher, forging our new lives by the sweat of our brow and the keen of our intellect. And we look back with regret on those years when groups attempted to stop the tide and the progress of our country. However, for all the challenges, the greatest threat our country seems to come is from ourselves. It arises from our lack of empathy and compassion for those that see this country a little bit differently than we might. If this past year has taught us anything, it is that the American experience is diverse. The American experience for those in the heartland of Nebraska and Iowa is markedly differently than those that live in California or here in New Jersey. People see the world differently depending on their background, their belief systems, and 100 other things that makes their everyday experience different than ours. These differences can be our nation's blessing, or it can be its curse. It all depends on how we choose to handle it. I urge you graduates to do a little bit better than my generation has, and in fact, how the graduates that have preceded you have. The first action you can take is perhaps the simplest. That is simply to listen. Listen to others. Embrace tolerance. When you arrive on campuses this fall, be it Boston College, Penn State, Rochester, Northeastern, or Rutgers, or the many other fine institutions that you'll be entering, listen to what those who have lived in a different America have to say. Our founding fathers demanded free speech. They want speech to be free and open. Yet on college campuses, we see young people preventing others from speaking their beliefs. Preventing speech does not win an argument. It only makes your position less meaningful. False proclamations and belief systems will fall under its own weight. But that will not happen if they don't have a chance to express themselves. So don't fear speech. Embrace it. Scrutinize those ideas. Endorse those ideas that have value and speak out against those that lack validity. I urge you to challenge your assumptions and your belief systems and do so with the foundations of historical perspective and academic study. Learn from our past. Be guarded from repeating our previous mistakes. Your next years are rare opportunities to consider how you wish to participate as citizens and create positive change. Graduates, the future is yours. Make it one worth living. Learn from the past, listen, and to be tolerant to what others have to say. Embrace the diversity of thought. Be productive, engaged systems, and you will indeed make your tomorrow just a little better. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Carroll. Good evening, Dr. Toback, Board of Education trustees, our esteemed faculty, students, parents, guardians, family members, and friends. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2017. Give them a little applause. Thank you. Before I begin my remarks, I would like to recognize not only our faculty in attendance before you on the field, but the many teachers in attendance that have made such a profound impact on your children. This impact is demonstrated by the many thank you notes from our seniors that are displayed for our school community to see as you enter the stadium this evening. Please join me in thanking the teachers, counselors, and staff that have positively affected the young men and women seated before you. Four years ago, the members of the class of 2017 and I entered Wayne Valley High School together. Throughout this time, it has been my pleasure to watch these young men and women grow from uncertain, tentative, unsure freshmen into the powerful, confident, and self-assured young adults they are today. They have learned many lessons these past 4 years, and I hope that I had played a very small part in them. Soon, this class will be moving on to college, trade schools, into the service, or into the workforce. As you venture forth to make your mark on the world, I would like to leave you with 3 simple principles that I believe will help you to live your lives to their fullest. First, be self-aware. To be self-aware is to know your personality traits, your personal values, your habits, your emotions, essentially the needs that drive your behavior. By knowing yourself, you will better understand what compels you to make the choices that you do and will help you to find situations throughout your life that will enable you to be the most effective. You will be able to emphasize your strengths and minimize your weaknesses. By being self-aware, you will not only know who you are, but more importantly, will allow you to formulate an image of who you want to become. Once achieved, you will create a vision of your life that will empower you to achieve your goals, hopes, and dreams. This sense of self-awareness will help you to find your passion. The author, T. Allen Armstrong, once said, "If there is no passion in your life, then have you really lived?" Find your passion, whatever it may be. Become it and let it become you, and you will find that great things happen for you, to you, and most importantly, because of you. Thus, only by finding your passion and acting upon it will you find true happiness. And to persevere. Webster's dictionary defines the word as to persist in a state, enterprise, or undertaking in spite of counter influences, opposition, or discouragement. Frankly, in the words of the legendary Hall of Fame basketball coach Jimmy Valvano, don't give up, don't ever give up. These words have been repeated to you over and over again the past 13 years of your educational life, from your parents and loved ones to your counselors, your teachers, and your friends. This is a very simple phrase, and what appears to be a very simple thing will take on greater significance as you move forward with your lives. For there is no greater measure of a person than how they react when things do not go their way or when the going gets difficult. As Calvin Coolidge, the 30th President of the United States said, nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful people with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. The slogan, "Press On," has solved and always will solve the problems of the human race. Therefore, as I hope to impart one last lesson upon you, know yourself, find your passion, and press on. A few moments ago, I had introduced Mr. Carroll for the faculty farewell that I had introduced to our ceremony as a tradition 4 years ago. Tonight, I would like to start another tradition here at Wayne Valley. At this time, I would ask any student who is joining the military, the Coast Guard, or an ROTC program to please stand. Please join me in recognizing these students for their future service to our country. Dr. Toback, Board of Education trustees, faculty, family, and friends, it is my great honor to certify that the students here before you have met all the graduation requirements set forth by the state of New Jersey and the Wayne Township Board of Education. I know. It'll go not too bad. It'll be a while.
Carrington Park. Leanne Obaid.
Congratulations.
Gabriella Akori. Dina Almani. Jake Andreas. Aaron Anisgart. Melody Appel. Tommy Aristasbal. Dean Astorita. Thomas Astorita. Cameron August. Mejdi Awad. Sabit Aziz. Timur Babajanov. Sean Babich. George Bellotti. Brittany Belletto. Adam Baran. Elijah Beard. Ben Belias. Ryan Bender. Renee Benitez. Alec Beezer. Ravi Blakra. Jake Blumenstick. Nicholas Barato. Brielle Bosco. Diana Boylan. Davy Bumbaco. Robert Bumbaco. Delia Bustos. Andrea Bawalda. Nicholas Campione. Zachary Carlasio. Joseph Carlucci. Julia Carr. Johanna Carasquillo. Roberto Carreno. Kyle Casey. Michelina Castoro. Jonathan Katuna. Catherine Siberio. Jacob Citrullo. Anthony Ciccone. Timothy Cieslak. James Clausen. Matthew Cohen. Caitlin Cook. Melanie Crank. Gina Crescenzo. Kyle Krieger. Amanda Crouchy. Zoe Cronin. Jacqueline Crow. Joseph Cucarulo. Justin Castidiano. China Dulland. Christina Daly. Jonathan D'Amico. Hadil Damra. Haya Damra. Julia Darinzendo. Connor Del Balso. Kyle Del Balso. Jennifer Delgado. Hunter Delisle. Nicholas DeMarco. Kush Desai. Alexandra DeSimone. Samantha Dietrich. Alora DeVries. Kelly DeChristina. Joshua Dimas. Beatha Dolagowski. Christopher Donahoe. Ryan Donahue. Bridget Doyle. Shane Dubitz. Mohammed Akinci, Ziyad El Turki, Robert Emelo, Kyle Areno, Megan Faber, Andrew Finelli, Taylor Farnsworth, Kristen Feeney, Tyler Fensky, Simone Ferguson, Grant Furillo, Kaylee Finnegan, Juliana Fiore, Koe Fongfortuna, Tony Frederick, James Galiotto, Gabriela Garcia, Philip Gatewood, Caitlin Gerritsen, Jenna Ganam, Sydney Giacco, Jillian Geiberson, Caitlin Guygold, Tanya Golem, Anthony Ganella, Tracy Gorab, Daniel Gordon, Nicholas Gould, Joseph Grand, Christian Green, Zachary Gorab, Joseph Guccione, Mega Guglani, Kirsten Ginto, Fernando Gutierrez, Aiden Halligan, Joshua Halpern, Matthew Halwaji, Catherine Hartwig, Ahmed Hassanin, Michael Hassler, Sean Healy, Edwin Hernandez, Andrew Hype, Patrick Hickey, Drew Hoynash, Ashley Hulbert, Cole Hunt, Zira Eastreefy, Schaefer Johnston, Travis Jorgensen, Samuel Jocelyn, Alexis Kaminsky Minardi, Joseph Kaminsky Minardi, Christina Karras, Alex Castle, Jessica Katz, Noah Couts, Ryan Keys, Lindsay Kells, Gary Kellstrom, David Kelmanson, Isabel Kishvi, Christina Clienow, Julia Coles, Matthew Corwin, Samuel Kovalenko, Christina Kowal, Ryan Kurtzel, Adam Lang, Colette Lanza, Samantha Latrecchia, Daniel Lee, Eric Lee, Jane Lee, Nicholas Lepre, Blake Donaldson, Caitlin O'Donnell, Julia Levine. Sarah Levine. Jillian Lewandowski. Jada Lindsay. Gianmarco Lara. Sean Lockheed. Evangelia Lucides. Andrew Lucchese. John Lynch. Megan Rose Lynch. Kirsten McMullen. Vanessa Malco. Nicholas Malloy. Alyssa Mancini. Emily March. Nicholas Markovic. Kayla Martello. Daniel Matten. Kristen McAtee. Kayla McKinney. Colleen Miron. Brendalise Medina. Nisa Mehmeti. Delijah Mendez. Elizabeth Mendez. Kevin Meyer. Shayna Meyer. Spencer Michelini. Joe Malisi. Anthony Maragliata. Emmy Misha. Jenna Midaratanda. Tess Muhammad. Daniela Molina. Joseph Munson. Jordan Montero. Yashira Montesino. Daniel Moran. Naheem Mukit. Connor Murphy. Joseph Namendorf. Adelmo Natilla. Kaylee Negast. Matthew Nemry. Gabriella Nicolaro. Zachary Neath. Fernando Nambera Bueno. Marina Notar Giacomo. Alexander Onigamak. Chandler O'Rourke. Mostafa Umran. Natalie Ortiz. Adam Osman. Kennedy Papa. Amanda Pardo. Sawoon Park. Dylan Perilla. Nicholas Pellegrino. Chelsea Pena. Raquel Peterson. Sean Phelan. Jessica Pike. Nicholas Pindulik. Chelsea Pitty Fernandez. Braden Plone. Jacob Pluta. Asia Polak. Charles Polak. Tristan Ponseca. Sabrina Pontone. Brooke Prisbalinski. Kyle Karoka. Gary Ragusa. Juan Carlos Ramirez. Julia Ronaldo. Jane Reynolds. Danielle Reese. Christopher Romano. Claudine Rosca. Amanda Rosenkrantz. Joshua Roth. Stephen Sabah. Sarah Sammy. Daniel Sandowick. Joseph Sayon. Madison Sapol. Alana Scaglione. Joseph Scancarella. Allison Schaefer. Robert Scharf. Alex Schwed. Matthew Schwed. Nima Sedegat. Sophia Segura. Abigail So. Nicole Serio. Megan Schaefer. Slimitar Shakiri. Sabrina Schuster. Cassandra Sibilski. Rachel Silverman. Alexa Simonetti. Randy Smith. Benjamin Snyder. Andrew Sosna. Corey Spector. Zachary Spodek. Joseph Spanenberg. Gary Stack. Rachel Steiner. Justin Stephen. Sarah Stewart. Michael Stile. Gabriella Stopper. Michael Strohmeyer. Aisha Suleimani. Rania Sumreen. Iram Tanguz. Melissa Taranto. Jacob Turecki. Julia Teicher. Rutvij Tucker. Imani Thompson. Emma Tizano. Mia Tallis. Carmina Ptolemy. Scott Tuman. Jasmine Torres. Michael Toscano. Alyssa Toy. Oliver Trajowski. Shivam Trivedi. Corinne Tuda. Edward Valdez. Sarah Valenti. Zachary Valenzuela. Brandon Visiri. Gennaro Vittorioso. Brandon Vogus. Andrew Von Lindern. Sarah Walden. Asil Washa. Alana Wurr. Jennifer Westervelt. Kimberly Westervelt. Emily Wheatley. Dylan White. Brian White. Matthew Widovic. Kevin Wall. Alexis Yenny. Christopher Yu. Abigail Zane. Erica Zampino. Stephen Zhang. Megan Zimak. Dean Zindaki. Danielle Zanudis. Jessica Zuber.
Very impressive. Very impressive. Oh, my ouchie hand.
Okay, good.
Worked that just fine.
Who's coming up?
Okay. It's a deal.
Waiting for my thermometer to pop. I think I'm done.
Are you medium or well?
I'm definitely well.
I'm definitely not rare.
No, rare was a long time ago.
At this time, I'd like to call up our senior class president, Blake Donaldson.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Blake Donaldson. I'm the senior class president, and I have the honor of giving the closing statements tonight. Before I begin, I would like to thank my parents for their love and guidance. I truly couldn't have achieved what I have without them. I would also like to thank the Wayne Valley administration and all the teachers I have had throughout my 4 years here. Your care for me as a student informed and enhanced my high school experience. In addition, I would like to thank my advisors for making my year as president both enjoyable and a learning experience. Thank you all. Today is a day of triumph, of sentiment, of hope. At this point of graduation, you're either hoping you'll succeed, or you're reflecting on all the memories you've made here, or you're just waiting for this to end. As your parents smile down at you from the bleachers, take time to think about how much they love you and support you. They're not always going to be there, so make the most of your time with them. As you grow, the responsibility of your life will pass from your parents' hands into yours, and it is up to you to make sure they continue to smile. Look around, find your friends, whether through wild weekends, AP classes, clubs, athletics, or all of the above. You have bonded with your friends and forged relationships. Whether you've had the same friend group since elementary school or just found your niche last year, your friendships here at Wayne Valley have shaped you. From freshman year, we've all changed so much. Yes, I know it may be hard to believe that we've gotten even more beautiful, but we've also grown as people. We've faced adversity and we've overcome it, but we didn't do it alone. Yet, sometimes it wasn't a friend that helped us when we were down, the stranger that opened the door for us, or the acquaintance that paid a compliment. These people are important too. While we may spend the majority of our time with our friends, we still interact with our peers, and our actions have an impact on them as well. So, be kind and respectful to those around you, no matter who they are. In today's world especially, we must make an effort to appreciate and respect differences among us. Our differences make us strong. Develop your skills and talents, and don't hesitate to encourage others to do the same. Your legacy is the impact you make on others' lives, so make it a positive one. Class of 2017, I had a great time getting to know you these past 4 years, and I hope you carry the memories you've made here at Wayne Valley for a lifetime. So before I close, I would like to commence the turning of the tassels. So at all the Wayne Valley seniors, turn your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left. Congratulations, seniors, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. Good luck to all of you in your future endeavors. See you at the reunion.
May I present to you the class of 2017. Congratulations.